What's going on, everybody? Pyro here, back at you with another video, another blind ranking items without knowing what's coming next, Pyro edition. Today we have Pyro Joe with us. Say hey, Pyro Joe.
Hey, what's up?
And we are going to be doing another blind ranking video. This one's going to be on small tube crackers, the heavy kind. So yeah, Joe, you have 5 possibilities here. I'm gonna give you these, and you just kind of blind rank them without knowing what's coming next. Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's start off with the king crackers.
I'm going to say a 4.
4 for the king crackers. Okay. And that's if those of you don't know, that's like the 10 pack, right? It's like a 10
Yeah.
pack, the bluer ones. Okay.
Yep, the
All
blue
right.
ones.
Next up, let's go with an old classic here, Crazy Kings.
I'd go with a 3 on those.
And Crazy Kings at number 3. Those are an old favorite. That's like one of the originals, right? One of the old, well, maybe not the original, but it's definitely an older version of most of those that are out nowadays.
Definitely an older version. There's plenty of other rewraps
Yeah, yeah.
that might have sparkle fuse on them or
Mm-hmm.
you know, have a different wrap on them. They still have the flower comes out before it goes off. But yeah,
Okay. Next up, let's go with the sugar cookies.
sugar cookies.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bit different cracker. Those are really good. I'm going with number 1.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'd agree with you. Knowing all the ones that are out there, those sugar cookies, it's just
There's some
another
kind of a
level.
different mix or something. They're better.
Yeah, yeah. It's another level there. So let me write down the sugar cookies here. All right, next up, let's go with the lit dynamites. A little bit smaller, but still packs a little bit of a punch
It
there.
packs a good punch. Yeah, I like those for no more than what they are. I think some people want a little bit more for them than
Mm.
what they're worth, but I think I'd go with number 2 on that.
Number 2 for the Okay, number 2 for the lit dynamites. All right, and then last up, which is going to be your number 5 spot, is going to be the wasp, which is still a decent cracker, but
They're all decent. If I knew maybe ahead of time exactly what all of it would have been, I'd probably maybe switch some of it around. But I mean, they're still really good.
yeah.
They're probably just a tad better than the wasp, which that's what came later. But they're good. Yeah, for sure.
And then, given that now you've heard your 5, so you have sugar cookies at 1, lit dynamites at 2, crazy kings at 3, king crackers at 4, and the wasp at 5. How do you feel about your list?
I'd probably switch 2 and 5.
2 and the lit dynamites and the wasp.
Yep,
Okay.
yep, yep, yep.
But that's part of the blind ranking, right?
That's
Still
part of
still a decent list.
yeah, yeah, oh yeah, they're all still decent. I
Mhm.
wouldn't turn them down, not at
Yep.
all.
Yep, understandable. Okay, well, that's another episode of blind ranking items without knowing what's coming next, Pyro edition. Thanks again to Pyro Joe. I appreciate you doing this. We're gonna have you back to do this again sometime soon. So yeah. Thank everybody for watching, and until next time, Vex Pyro out.
Thanks, man. See you.
What's going on, Pyros? Welcome back to the channel. Vex Pyro here, back at you with another video, another blind ranking items without knowing what's coming next, Pyro edition. We're here with Pyro Joe.
Hey, what's up, man?
How's it going? I appreciate you doing this, and we're going to be doing small tube crackers, the kind of heavier edition. So, yeah, you know the rules. Blind ranking 1 through 5. Let's get started. Let's start off with let's go 9 millimeters.
9 millimeters. I'd give those a 3.
3, right in the middle there with the 9 mils. All right. Next up, let's go with. You know what? I like these. Let's do the cannolis.
The cannolis. Um, I think they're basically close. I'm gonna go with a 4 on those.
Okay. And one thing I'll say, I know many of the packs of cannolis I've ever gotten. I don't know if it's just something with them, tend to be tend to have a little like a loose stuff floating around in them. Like they just not the most pristine. I don't know if you've had that with them, but I think every pack of cannolis I've had's had some shakies in it.
Yeah, they're terribly dirty in the box. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So it seems to be kind of universal across the board with those. So but they still perform well.
Oh,
Just
sure.
you're gonna get a little grimy on your hands, or you're gonna hear some shaking as you move your package around. So
Hmm.
all right, next up, Joe, let's go with the Angry Elves.
Angry Elves.
Mhm.
Ooh, those are an oldie but a goodie, man. I think I'll go with number two on that.
Number two, Angry Elves. That's it. I mean, it's a heck of a cracker there. All right, Angry Elves at number two. Next up, let's do. So this one's a little bit out of the spot on these, but I think they're still close enough. It'd be the M1000s, like the black box with the little firecracker guy on it. They
Oh,
come 36 in a box. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, 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 yeah. Those are for a tube cracker. Those are really awesome. They're
And,
good. I
and you
mean, I
36
think they
in a
they got
box.
to take number one on this list, but they'll take number five for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean 36 of them in a box,
and
and they're loud and they're cheap. Yeah, I
yeah,
mean you can get those boxes for reasonably cheap, and they pack a heck of a punch. So
they're relative to the lit dynamite. Really, just be honest about it. Do you want 10 of those, or would you like 36 of the other ones?
yeah, yeah, really.
Yeah, I'll take the
Okay.
36.
Yeah, 36. Yeah, 36 any day of the week. Well, Joe, you're back. You're down to the end here, and it looks like your number one item is going to be rabbit scarers.
Ooh, I probably wouldn't have put them number one. They're
The
still good.
part of blind ranking, unfortunately, but yeah, I mean they're still a decent cracker, I would say, but um
Mhm.
now, well, yeah, we'll say this. It's something we'll do now. Looking back on it, right? You would, what would you change in this list, knowing the five items that you had?
I'd probably put the cannolis at one.
The cannolis up at one,
Yeah.
and then the rat. Would you move the rabbit scares down to that spot then? I guess if you had it the other way, cannolis at one, angry elves at two, 9 mils at three, rabbit scares at four. Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
part of the game though. You never know what's coming next, but still, I'd say you can't go wrong with any cracker on that list though. If you got a box of any of them, you're not gonna not be happy, right? So
Exactly. Get them for the right price. Yeah, they're all good.
yeah, exactly. So well, that's it, guys. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Thanks again, Pyro Joe, for joining us for another episode of the blind ranking items without knowing what's coming next, Pyro Edition. So we'll have to do it again. And
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
thanks again, Joe. And until next time, Vex Pyro out.
Thank you. Bye.